Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then please subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Now I'm singing that. I love it. So what do we have in front of us? A North Point AM/FM radio lantern. Yeah, it's a lantern with radio in it. Sweet. Okay, I picked this up for $13 shipped from Amazon. How good can it be? Well, let's look at the box. 12 high-intensity LED lantern. Cool. There's the radio portion. Take it camping. There's some information if you want to pause and read. You can pause and read that. Just some basic stuff. This thing's really basic. Yeah, so when I bought this, I thought it was like a rechargeable one. But then I found out it requires 3D batteries not included. Man, 3D batteries cost $13. No, I'm just kidding, but the frick. But let's see. This could be interesting. So $13, I figured, hey, let's give it a go. So box is empty except for some styrofoam, and we'll see what's inside. We get an instruction manual piece of paper. That's about it. Antenna, carry handle, okay. 12 LED lantern, 4 LED flashlight. We get a volume knob, tuner. That's a good thing. Volume knob and a tuner. Okay, cool. AM/FM band. All right. You know, a lot of these are real cheap. They just have the FM. For $13, you get an AM radio too. Not bad, but it requires 3D batteries. But you know, I guess in an emergency that's not a bad thing because it probably provide light and radio for quite a long time. You don't have to crank the heck out of it. You don't have to put it in a window. I guess this isn't bad for a short emergency or a short camping trip. All right, there you go. Cool. Pretty basic. There you are. Don't expect much for $13, so let's see what happens. So we got the lantern. Sheesh, here it is. All its glory. It's black. It's got a star on top. It's how you turn on and off the light. So let's go over dimensions real quick. It doesn't quite fit full frame, but you can get the idea, right? There you go, diagonally. So we have a width of 5 1/4 inches, a height of 8 3/4 inches, and then a depth of the same 5 1/4 inches. The reason why it's the same is because of this top piece. I measured it by the top. Okay, the base is a little different. It's got kind of oval base. So features of the radio lantern. You got a handle on top. Cool. A little shroud. It's high gloss black plastic. You got a push button star switch. Ooh. That turns the light on. Yeah. And then hit it again. The flashlight comes on, which is pretty decent. And there we are. Let's see what else we got here. We got the volume knob. This camera's not focusing because of this black, I think. But here's our volume knob. Okay. There's our tuning bands there. We got AM 530 to, what's it say, 1600 and FM 88 to 108. And we got a band select switch, AM and FM. Let's turn on the FM there. There's a 4 LED lantern that you saw, or the flashlight part, I mean. And then there was the 12 LED lantern part. On the back, we got the speaker, which kind of is a bummer. I wish it was in the front somehow. You're tuning it and you hear it from behind. It's odd. A 2-inch speaker. Let's see what else we showed you. The handle. There's an antenna here. Kind of comes up the side and through the top piece, which isn't a really good design because your handle could like push an antenna and possibly dent it. But the antenna comes out to a whopping 11 inches. Woohoo! Sweet. All right. Yeah, this is pretty chintzy. I would not want to carry it by this handle because it's probably going to break and fall off. So carry it by the base. It's heavy with these 3D batteries. So on the bottom, made in China. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And then we got our 3D batteries in there with a strap. Hey, attention to detail. That really helps because without that, that'd be fun getting those out. But pretty basic. There you go. So let's go ahead and turn it on and see what we can hear tonight. I'm going to raise my antenna. See if we got any tunes on the FM. I'm finding out that Radio Todderbert swamps it a little bit, so I got to turn off Radio Todderbert and maybe turn it on later. So let's hear what we can find in the normal bands. Set this down. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit here on the tuning so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Let's roll. Nope.
Houses.
Nope. No shortwave. So we're going to start on the bottom of the FM band. It's got kind of a step tuning to it.
Hey, because I know what's missing. Then he wrote.
God mediates His grace to us through other people because He wants us to be united with one another in charity. Not like, God with the green eye shade, the great celestial accountant who's, stacking up our accounts. That's not how it works. Okay? And
run the
so
light. That's
the
cool.
doctrine of purgatory is a great, properly understood, is a profound comfort to the living because
Hurt your pride. I just thought I could keep you.
Contrast. John is big as he writes this letter. He gives a lot of contrast.
Don't put that white boy. Don't bring that around.
So that classical station here was 90.5. So the dial's a bit off on the FM.
Listening to New Order.
Volume's touchy. It's either quiet or loud. You can try to finesse it, and it does work if you take it slow.
To this day, there was one guy actually when prayers finally.
I'm actually pretty surprised at the reception for my $13 lantern radio.
Working them so hard to where they're so tired they cannot.
Give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything.
Can't hover. We'll kick Radio Todderbert on for a little bit.
He's 17 and wants to take your guns. As if he wasn't insufferable enough already this week.
Radio dancing with the lantern in the dark. Well, lit up table. Having fun yet? You guys gotta go buy your $13 lantern radio right now. This thing's really good. Heck yeah. Okay. You know what? If this thing gets a copyright, so be it. Usually they're pretty friendly about it. You just don't get to monetize it, but yeah, that's a long ways off. Alright, let's go turn this back up.
When they hit the road for they're still the same to
I go real slow. Real slow in the tuner here. I'm finding so many stations. And this is the bad area to tune in. Crazy.
Every time that she gets close, yeah, she pulls me in.
Went a little fast there. Okay, back to that classical station. That's 98.7 by the way, and you can see we're at 100 there. All right. So let's go see what radio Todderbert's on. Try to find it. Let's see. There it is.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Cool. My favorite songs. Yeah, we're here all night. Does it ever get old? Alright, you have to answer that. Oh, that was me getting some interference. Whoa, I'm conductive. Turn that off. Yeah, this thing's really sensitive. So let's go ahead and dial it down on the AM band. Everybody wants to know what the AM can do. Me too. So we're going to go ahead and see what this lantern does on the AM band. I think we twist station.
Guide you through the installation step by step. Find out for yourself why 20 million Americans
See if the
have
light
trusted
affects it.
Blinds.com, making them the /1 online retailer of custom window
Cool.
coverings. And now, through April
No interference
22nd,
from
you get a
LEDs.
guaranteed 20% off when you
Cool.
go to Blinds.com/Medved. That's Blinds.com/Medved for 20% off.
So we'll see how this thing
Rules and restrictions
tunes.
apply. That's Blinds.com/Medved.
I think this is 640, that Hispanic station.
847-852-4144. That's 847-84144.
Used to be 670.
NuMailMedical.com. That's NuMale
There's a time.
Medical.com. Buffalo Wings and Rings on Halsted is your place to stop before and after all
Size
Southsider
comparison.
games. Serving El Nacimiento Tequila, award-winning wings, free
Central.
evening parking, plus a free shuttle to and from the park.
Yeah.
For more information, visit BWRBridgeport.com. Head coach Pat Fitzgerald of Northwestern Football hosts Michigan, Notre Dame, Nebraska, Wisconsin, and more this fall at
670?
Ryan Field. Season tickets
I guess
to
it is
watch
like 650?
Chicago's Big Ten team are on sale now at NU Sports. Every time he has come up. WSM worldwide.
Holy cow.
At WSMonline.com.
Sweet. So, WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles. Hey, $13 radio lantern. I think these are going to go out of stock real quick. Just because the radio rocks. All right. $13. But you got to get yourself some D batteries. You know, I'm thinking about getting those little rechargeable cell holders where you can put the AA inside the D size enclosure. That would work. And you could probably use alkaline, like AA alkalines instead of Ds in those same holders. All right, let's go ahead and... Glad I was able to find it, though. That was difficult. Okay. You can hear it changing as I move it. 3 stations. That's crazy.
I think they want a lot.
See what this is at. Wow, 690. This is usually Montreal, Quebec. 763 miles, if that's what it is.
I can't help it since you showed me how many stylish riders.
It is time for management to drop the hammer. I'm telling you, they have got to start cleaning house.
Is there a crab buffet? I guess it is, yeah.
Schumer's Casino in Rockin.
They're just not getting it done.
Did it turn out?
Okay, so apparently you can get these stations, but this thing's wonky. It wants to go back and forth.
Everything's supposed to be over now, chick. Grabbing at a buffet is not... Oh my God.
Guy.
That's real sensitive.
The division, but they're already 5 games out.
That's right.
And they look terrible.
So 700's WLW Cincinnati, 300 miles.
Management's not going to be very patient with this.
It is at the buffet.
Local stations are great. 720.
A person came up and gave me a coupon to discount me getting crab legs.
Public the way he has been. See, we got a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't rely on the AM of this, but the FM, pretty good. So this is 740. Zoomer. That's awesome. CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles.
I have a few open lines. It's 855-407-28. You can have one shot to reach one of the most newer, gorgeous kitchen cabinets.
Zoomer.
Origination when I return, which is 8.
And this is,
back in a minute.
sorry, WJR 760, Detroit, 270 miles.
855-400-728.
Gov, you'll find tips for designing an emergency
Here's
disaster plan.
780, WBBM.
Kit, whether you or someone you know is affected by cognitive, mobility, or visual disabilities, has mentioned.
Like I told you, it's the whole, when you have people that keep you humble, when you have people that are very close to you, you can...
I think in WHAS, it's pretty clear and loud. Let's see.
That is, I think, one of the most terrific
Yep.
documentaries I've seen is the...
So WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, about 275 miles.
When you, I don't know if you've seen it or not, no, I haven't, but you, it's... I've been kind of like living, and you would never know that by watching these documentaries, and it's all about...
Yeah, I'm not going to get 850.
You got to really kind of trust what you're doing, and certain things don't...
Wow. So this is CJBC, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Yeah, it's not bad. Like I say, it's a little ultra sensitive, but you can get it if you take patience and yeah. Cool. I'm not gonna spend a lot more time. We're just gonna zip through. Going for those distance stations really is difficult.
area Boulevard. And then inbound, we got this one-lane block. Here's the 14-car construction one-lane. How is the one-lane set up so far? The inbound sign outbound Jordan after midnight. Alternate side is in effect for
So this is 880 WCBS.
Our next traffic update in less than 10 minutes on WCBS. Now, the forecast, evening at Rindy.
It looks like it'll be chilly as we move through the overnight hours with mainly clear skies, low 37 in Midtown, upper 20.
Cool that it's getting to New York City, 750 miles.
52. Partly to mostly cloudy
Even though it's a little,
44. Cloudy on Thursday, but it will be milder.
but you could get it. $13, can't knock it.
A mix of sun and clouds on Friday, becoming river transplants.
Full steps in music, and on Celebration Train.
I'm just going to spin through the dial.
Celebrated so nationally.
So Mark McGuire.
So let's just go ahead and assume that if people involved, it's not easy. So, but we also have involved here, this whole segment exists. It's nothing.
Top in on more than 200 other devices. All your favorites. The Republicans have already met. Is not.
Completely free of defamation. Moore's new attorney on Bulling Street.
Manslaughter. 8 years ago, we started Legacy Box to help you preserve those irreplaceable moments by converting all of your old tapes, photos, and even film perfectly preserved digital.
Caught for an out. Caught by the right fielder, Santana.
Good play.
Bader is standing over.
So really good on locals.
Look at this one.
Actually, this might be 1120. I'm going to check it.
Ball hit the glove and then was caught in the palm of the glove.
That's not local. That's actually KMOX, St. Louis, about 275 miles. No fading, no goofiness.
This umpire review
Cool.
is brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line, official partner of.
Schedule a free consultation by calling 860-249-20.
That's awesome. That's 1140 WRVA Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles. As you can tell, it gets kind of wonky on those long distance stations. Not sure what I could, if I could open this up and change that. I might be able to. I don't know. I'm probably going to find a DSP, and that's about it. Sensitive. But you can get it.
Now we know we've been all the way around the wall.
I do not have
I've gone back and forth.
There's a lot of stations there if you took your time. But I'm getting tired of the in and out fading that this thing's trying to do. But hey, for a local AM radio, awesome. This is 1620 Hazardous Road. Wow. It's actually as clear as I've heard it in a while. 1610 CHHA. Alright, we're done. Okay, yeah. Can I get the whole thing in frame? Yeah, there we go. So the, this is a North Point AM FM radio lantern for $13. Is it a buy? Yeah, $13. It gets you a great little lantern radio that you could use in an emergency situation if you needed a radio and you need a light. It doesn't have NOAA band, but for $13, can't expect a whole lot. FM performance really just blew me away. Again, DSP, you could tell by the step tuning, but it rocked. And I'm glad to see that. AM does great on locals, great on the semi-locals, like the 300 miles. But then when you get past that 400 mark, 500 mark, then you got all that weird wonkiness with the dial where it was fading in and out and real choppy. So yeah, don't expect much from the AM tuner as far as long distance goes. But you did hear WCBS, you did hear some of those. They just weren't a pleasure to listen to. But they're there if you have to try to seek them out. So yeah, I mean, wow, $13. I'm pretty impressed with the North Point radio. This thing is just a little gem, I think, for $13. It feels pretty rugged. Again, you got to put the D batteries in, but yeah, I would say give it a go if you're in the market for a light and a radio. $13, bingo. You found your new favorite radio. Well, I don't know about favorite radio, but definitely fits the bill for a lot of situations. So yeah, I can't knock it much. It's for $13, brand new in the box. That's amazing. So, all right, guys, if you like the North Point AM/FM radio for $13, big thumbs up. If you like the review, big thumbs up. So you have an idea what these things do. I love it. Subscribe if you're new. If you are interested, usually I do like smaller portables, like this kind of review. But this was just different. I figured, what the heck? I like lights. I like radios. They go together for me. Awesome. Subscribe. Hit the little bell icon. Make sure you're notified of new videos. I do classic ones. I do shortwaves. I do AM/FM, portables. You name it, I'm doing it. I'm getting into Wi-Fi radios. Just doing a little bit of everything that revolves around the radios in general. We're going to do some tuner tip episodes and maybe some more kit building. I love to build kits, so we're going to be doing that soon. So yeah, the North Point AM/FM radio lantern. Sweet. Okay, comment below, guys. Take care and goodbye.